I remember it very well. One Thursday night when I was 15, I begged my mother to take me to the grocery store to get some ice cream. And so as we went down our street and got to the stoplight, I noticed that just a few cars in front of us, our youth pastor was there waiting at the red light. So I said, like a normal 15-year-old, hey, I'm going to go say hi to him. So I jumped out of the car and I ran up to his window and I knocked and I was waving, hi, hi, hi. And he put the window down and he said, you can't come. And I said, what? And he said, you can't come. And I looked and there were his wife and two kids from the youth group in the back of his car. And I said, I just came up to say hi. And he said, okay, hi. I have to tell you that as I walked back to my car, I felt like I had a ton of bricks on my chest. I felt like I'd gotten a gut punch. Someone that I looked up to as a role model, as a spiritual leader, as someone who I thought cared about me, had just categorically rejected me and left a terrible impression in my life. In reality, the young people that we work with are like wet cement. It is very easy to make an impression. You know, if you've ever poured cement, that even the smallest kid in the family can put his hand in the cement very easily and leave his little handprint. Or you can bring the dog and put his paw in there and make a nice handprint. And in our world, there are many people who are influencing our young people. There are, obviously, on the national scene, we have rock stars, we have movie stars, we have athletes, politicians. But even locally, we have teachers, we have coaches, we have employers, and all of them are making an impression on our kids, on this wet cement that God has given us to work with. Now, you know that after an impression is made in wet cement, over time that cement gets harder. And what happens is, if you want to change that impression, it won't wear away easily. It could take decades and decades and decades. But if you want to speed it up, the only thing you have to do, you know what it is? That's right. It takes a jackhammer. It takes major renovation, major changes, a complete redoing. And so we want to make sure, as people that work with young people, that we are making the right impressions in their lives for God and for good, because we know these impressions are going to last for a long time.